Don't let them take no more of our freedoms from us every day. They want to come into our homes and take our guns and faith away. Oh, they're insane. Oh, they keep pushing their lies on us every way. If you come for my family, then there's gonna be hell to pay. These colors don't run, and neither do I. We come from a long line of fighting this fight. This flag's gonna fly when it's all said and done. These colors don't run. No, these colors don't run. These colors don't.
Ticking time bomb, stop, drop, roll. Finger on the button, who's got control? Weaponize the news every time I scroll. Come from my guns, but I lock and load. Prime from my hands when I go cold. Pray to the Lord, but they want your soul. They gonna have problems if they come to my home. Till they get my message, I'ma say it slow. Scrolling through the news, anxiety, it starts to hit me. Bible by my pistol. Pistol by my whiskey, politicking just to trick me. If you want it, come and get me. But if you sliding through that door, it's a semi. Fight for the stripes, but the blood still dripping to the grave, all waving and the flag still whipping. They want my liberty, they won't strip it. They want my land, they won't get it. My grandfather's blue collar's dirty and frayed, cause he keeps rolling in his grave for what they did to this place.
These colors don't run. This flag's gonna fly when it's all said and done. These colors don't run. No, these colors don't run. These colors don't.
Hey, Darlene, Kim, and Carrie. Good to see y'all. How's y'all's day been? Hey, Tracy. Love ya. We need to keep the North Idaho firefighters in our prayers. As y'all, most of y'all probably know, they got ambushed, and here's just a little bit that I found about it.
Alert now, there is an active shooter situation developing in Idaho. As you look at your screen right now, multiple firefighters have been ambushed and shot while responding to a brush fire in the city of Coeur d'Alene. Reports say multiple people have been injured. Police are asking people to avoid this area, and a press conference is scheduled for later this hour. We will bring you any new updates as we get them.
That's that's all I got. I guess they haven't had their update yet. I don't know. That's all I could find. That's a shame there. That's so wrong on many levels. They come to help people. They Lord help me. I'm gonna go on a rant. And it's wrong that they do it to our officers too. Any first responder is not right. It's un-American. Tracy, I see that. You gonna start your crap. Hmm? Angel. Hello, Angel Sister Kim. I love you. It's just, I don't know what's going on with people. Well, yeah, I do. They need God. They lost their morals. Hey, Shannon, good to see you. I know, Carrie, it's not like they don't have a dangerous job already. Like our little tiny 5 people volunteer fire department. There's only 5 of them in our town, and they don't even get paid. It's just mainly 18-year-olds. And they risk their life to help us out, and then they get treated like this. I know there was 2 that they have confirmed already that had passed away because I heard that on Joe's before I had to do a little adventure. But since I'm off that little rant, which it needs to be ranted more, because they don't deserve any of it. None of them. Paramedics. I've even heard of paramedics getting ambushed. Police officers, firefighters. It's ridiculous. It's just this world can be a sad place, which it already was, but it's getting worse. All they gotta say is everybody better have their hearts right. Be ready. But this is what I think about Tracy's little comment about the angel. This is what I do to mine, Tracy. So if anybody wants to be my guardian angel, watch out. I need one. I already got rid of my first one. Now I'm working on the second one. Anybody up to be my guardian angel? First one couldn't handle it. They're in therapy at the moment. But I did get this in an email from a friend, and I thought it was sweet. And since Tracy and Kim talks about it all the time, I thought this would be sort of nice to show. It was sent to me, so I don't know if she was calling me an angel. If she was, then she should know I'm not. But I don't know if she was sending it to me as a joke because of y'all two. But here's this. Take it as you will. I'll give Tracy and Kim a minute to read that one. Me and Darlene, we're not angels. We know we're not. I couldn't put it on the post on YouTube because it was so worded. You only got so much of a little space, and it wouldn't let me do it. So I thought I'd show it on the live since they emailed it to me. I thought it was sweet. And I know they're talking about you and Tracy, because I know they wasn't talking about me. I know. And here is my meme of the day, other night I picked out. Now this is me. I don't make little mistakes. I make them big. And then, did y'all hear about my great old Senator Tom Tillis? Isn't he a piece of work? He's he don't know his head from a hole in the ground. He ain't never fought for anything we wanted, North Carolina people. Not on this part, from the foothills on up, no. He might them big cities, but not. And he says he fights for all of North Carolina people. He's a liar. As a matter of fact, I told it to him to his face. Him and Virginia Fox. Virginia Fox is my Congress lady in my district. I even told her when I tried to get her to give me some information on certain things about my mom. So, and here's what Trump called oh dear old Tom out on. Tell him he's right in the same category as Ryan Paul, which is true. He's right there with him. And then here's what the clip I got on it.
Breaking news, I want to run to Capitol Hill on this. Chad Pergram with us live. Chad, what do you have?
We have some breaking news here from Tom Tillis, the Republican senator from North Carolina. He has just announced that he is not going to seek re-election in 2026. I'll just read you part of his statement here. He says it underscores the greatest form of hypocrisy in American politics when people see independent thinking on the other side. They cheer, but those same people see independent thinking as coming from their side. They scorn, they ostracize, and even censure them. Now, I should note that Tom Tillis yesterday, he put out a statement and was one of the 2 Republican no's against proceeding to the big, beautiful bill. And you had President Trump absolutely torch him twice last night. There was one very long statement on Truth Social where he said, he's grandstanding, argued that he wasn't really, helping the people of North Carolina. And then a little bit later, President Trump put out another statement saying he was going to be talking to people in the coming days about trying to engineer some sort of a primary challenge against Senator Tillis. And I'll just read you the tail end of the statement here. He says, I still look forward to continuing to serve North Carolina over the next 18 months. I look forward to having pure freedom as I call the balls and strikes I see fit, representing the great people of North Carolina to the best of my ability. Now, this also demonstrates a little bit of a trend where you've had some people who are willing on the Republican side of the aisle to buck the president who have decided that they might not seek re-election. I should note that we reported Friday night that Don Bacon, who is a moderate Republican from Nebraska, he is one of only 3 Republicans in the House who represent a district carried by former Vice President Harris in the 2024 presidential election. He's going to make his formal announcement that he is not running for re-election, and he has taken a different position than the president. Bacon has on a host of issues, including the war in Ukraine and other military issues. You know, he was a brigadier general in the military. And so, you know, one would wonder if you start to see a cascade of maybe some of these folks who differ from the president and might, start to back out. Now, President Trump, he certainly tore into Thomas Massie a couple of weeks ago after he voted against the big, beautiful bill, the Republican from northern Kentucky, and indicated that he wanted to have a primary challenge there. But Tom Tillis was not for this bill. And last night, they kept that procedural vote open, Rich, for more than 3.5 hours, and they did not have the votes. Now, we kind of thought they were going to eventually get there, but they were going to have to, flip a couple of people. Rand Paul, the Republican from Kentucky, was a no. He seemed immovable. They moved Ron Johnson, the Republican from Wisconsin, but they did not move Tom Tillis. And I talked to Tom Tillis along with a group of other reporters earlier in the week, last week, and he indicated that he just did not think that some of the things in this bill would help with medical issues and health care in North Carolina. In fact, he thought it would hurt, and he wasn't pleased with some of the numbers they were seeing. And Chris Coons, the Democratic senator from Delaware, he was on our air this morning on Fox News Sunday, and he said, this Democrats have been making
enough of that crap. We we know that he's with the Dems on just about everything. He's worse than a rhino, because he didn't have us in his thoughts not one time. like he's talking about the medical. Well, I believe the citizens of North Carolina up in the mountains would appreciate a place to lay their head down, some food, and their children to have some clean clothes and some running water. He don't give a crap about nobody. He never has and never will. So goodbye, and don't let the door hit you on your way where the good Lord splits you. Ain't no love lost here. Tell you the truth, I'm gonna be a little honest here. Hold on, Kim, I'm gonna get honest here. I didn't vote for him the last election he was in. Well, both elections I didn't. I voted for the Democrat. I can't stand Tom so much. I voted for a Democrat. Like with Virginia Fox, I didn't vote for her. They're snakes. Yeah, they all talk real big and good in front of the cameras, but they do us wrong. They stab us right in the back. They just think about theirself and all them special interest groups. That's all they think about. I think they should get rid of every single one of them in the Congress and in the Senate. Just clear it out and start over with just regular people. Hey, Gator Girl, good to see you. So he's got a little while to make Trump's life miserable and theirs by voting against everything. Because he will. He'll vote against the Republicans every time. Watch and see. And then this great news reporter here. I found this little jewel too while I was on the search.
Fox News alert, U.S. Attorney Jeanine Pirro just announcing that the FBI has arrested a Washington Post journalist who won a Pulitzer Prize on a charge of possessing child pornography. Thomas Pham Legro was taken into custody after the FBI searched his home yesterday. Agents say they found a folder on his work laptop that had videos of child porn. They also found a smashed hard drive in the hallway. The Washington Post says they put Legro on leave. We'll keep you updated on the story.
See, that's disgusting. He even looks like a creep. He's got creep vibes. Hey, Gator Girl, good to see you. I'm trying to get out of my Tom rant. Kitten trapping. That's what we call it down here. They was too fast. They would run away. Missy, my friend, was coming to pick them up because there's 4 of them buggers. And I only caught 3 of the 4. One of them's still roaming. I'll catch that sucker tomorrow. They think they're all that. They thought they was being smart. Sky tried to catch them with she would put food in her hand because she wanted me to help her. And I told her I couldn't. I couldn't touch them because the doctor told me to. But she tried putting food in her hand, and then she sit down on the ground and had a bowl of food. They would just run from her. And then she tried chasing them around, and then she sat on the porch. She says, "Mama," she says, I give up." And then I was talking to a friend, and they mentioned a boxer, something like that, and rounded them up. And then I thought about the Roadrunner, their little tricks, and it worked, except for that one, the black one. It's kind of smart. Missy's coming to get him, one of my friends. Well, she's already came and got him. Because I got 3 big cats outside already. And that's just too many. I don't want to be known as the cat as the cat lady. Which I'm already known as a crazy lady. And that's right, Kim. My family could tell y'all some stories. Like one time I climbed up on top of the house Nah, I better not talk about it. Okay. Let me see. Well, change the subject. Um, let me see. Did y'all hear about Letitia James? Some of y'all. She needs to just go ahead and sit down somewhere. Just go ahead and move around. Just leave. Just quit. Quit what she's doing. Here's a little clip about her. We got. Mm, we'll wait until after the national anthem because I'm not for sure how long it is. But I think it's only 2 minutes. But just make sure because she ain't going to interfere with the national anthem, especially her. Sorry, self. But the guy was like, "Really, Mama? Really?" And I said, "Yeah, maybe it'll work." I said, "That's the only way we could catch him." 3 minutes. Pass it back. How's everybody's weather? It didn't rain here today. It was a pretty good one. Hey, Bit Back, good to see ya. Love ya. 'Yeah, I think it got like 90, 91. It wasn't as bad as it normally was. Well, Kim, you had perfect weather. 73. Oh, but rain. – 2 minutes. One minute. 3, 2, 1. USA. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good to see you, Ricky. And here's our scallywagger, Letitia James. Like I said before, she needs to just move around and just go hide underneath her rock somewhere.
Leftists are losing what's left of their minds over the Supreme Court rulings, of course, especially the Attorney General in the state of New York, Letitia James, a rabid opponent of President Trump, who thinks that she's above the law, naturally. Listen, James reacting to the news of the writing is what we're all waiting for. I think this is not over. The issue of birthright citizenship was not decided today. SCOTUS remanded to the lower court the authority of federal judges to issue nationwide injunctions. A state attorney general who respects the Constitution is now more important than ever. No, Tish, it is over. The Supreme Court ruled. The highest court ruled today in President Trump's favor.
She's a piece of work. Lord help me. These politicians and people in office. It is just amazing. It just sometimes I sit on the porch and I just shake my head like, really? Yeah, me too. He was one of our heroes. He was of course, Kim knows this, but I don't know if the rest of y'all know this. But Bart was the very first person Sky drew a picture to and sent to. He was the very first J6er she ever drew a picture to. And it was a picture of a Spider-Man because she said that he was her hero. Oh. And then across the world, news. Everybody, please remember Bart and Sherry, his family and friends. It's gonna be hard. But across the world, we got still hate, people that hates us, and is marching in streets saying bad things about us. I don't know if I can say it on YouTube, but other people does. But I gotta wait a minute before I do this. I got to rant a little bit. YouTube, I thought we was friends, but they sent me an email saying that remember when we done them stories about the craziest or funniest thing we done? Remember that little tiny little clip I put in there of the Pink Panther? Well, on YouTube in shorts, They have a list of music and songs you can use that's not copyrighted. So I used it being safe, like I do on all of my shorts and stuff. Like with my opening and closing song, I contacted the singers and they emailed me and said it was okay for me to use them. And I've got the email. If YouTube ever wanted to get funny, I could send them a copy of the email and say, hey, they give me permission. Well, YouTube told me that if I didn't take out that little section of the Pink Panthers music out of it, they was going to take away the whole string. So I've never had anything like that happen. I'm not no professional anything. But it took me a while to figure out how to take it out. So, YouTube, I thought you loved me. You need to start working with me because I took that little bit of Pink Panther theme music out of your list that you let us use. So, that's my rant on YouTube. Now, back to the news overseas.
Crowds in Tehran chanting death to America and Israel at the funerals of top terror leaders and nuke scientists killed in last week's strikes. Meanwhile, Israel focusing on making the world a safer place by taking down a Hamas co-founder and architect behind the October 7th attacks. Now, President Trump, hopeful a ceasefire is near, posting overnight, make the deal in Gaza, get the hostages back. Our next guest says the president knows ultimately there cannot be peace with a terror regime. Retired Brigadier General Amir Avivi has led thousands of IDF combat soldiers. He joins us now from Israel. Thank you so much for joining us. So I guess my first question to you is this. In taking out this terror leader, how long had he been on the IDF's radar, and how big of a deal is it that he has been taken out?
So he's one of the founders of Hamas. He's been around a very, very long time. He has dealt with training Hamas for the attack, and he was part of the attack on the 7th of October. I think that the way the IDF is operating systematically to topple all the leadership of Hamas, at the end of the day, at a certain point, it will have the impact we saw with Hezbollah collapsing without leadership, and also the big impact that was done on the Iranian regime when Israel, in one attack, toppled 20 leaders and really impacted a lot the ability of the Iranian regime to take decisions throughout the 12 days of the war. So this is ongoing, and it's very important.
So I don't know if you heard earlier with Trey Yink's report from Tel Aviv talking about, he mentioned that the mood in Israel is more hopeful now, in large part because of President Trump's involvement in trying to reach a peace deal. Can you kind of describe all of that for us?
Yeah, so we understand that after the big win together with the U.S. against Iran, it's obvious this is going to impact also Gaza. It's important to understand in Gaza we have three clear goals of war. We have to eradicate Hamas as a governmental and military entity. We cannot have Hamas in Gaza. Hamas is Muslim Brotherhood. If Hamas, God forbid, stays in power, this is not only going to endanger every Israeli in the future, it's going to impact the whole Middle East. We might see a collapse of regimes. Muslim Brotherhood is a strong power, radical one, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, and so on. And we cannot have this power staying. We want to bring back all the hostages and also, of course, make sure that never again there will be a terror army.
Right. And of course, Hamas has not done any favors for Gaza either. General Avivi, thank you so much for joining us.
Other countries just hate us, but it's okay. But Kim, I never had to do that because, like I said, I always use the little minute sound clips that they provide, so it's not copyrighted. I don't know why they did what they did, but they wanted me to remove that little 10-second thing. Yeah. Okay, Kim. It was just, I mean, they give the list is up there for anyone to use. I don't see why they done that. But I went ahead and done what they asked. So I guess I bent a knee to you. That's sad. But it's okay. I just got to be sweeter to YouTube, I guess. I'm sorry for wrecking YouTube. I love you. Love you a long time, YouTube. It was crazy, Tracy. But I'll never know. Oh, it's okay, Tracy. I'm good at being alone. I'm a loner. What laugh, Ricky? That's kind of my pissed off laugh. Like I'm really mad at YouTube, but I can't say it or show it, so I laugh about it to get my anger out. Hey, Tracy.
Hey, Tina.
Good to see ya.
You too.
But can you believe YouTube done that to me? Sweet little innocent me.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. You don't ever do nothing
And it
wrong.
wa- and it was their music that they allow us to use. That's what I don't understand.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I figured I figured they would try to send me an email about my intro and outro, but they never have because I've got the email saved where they give me permission to use it just in case, which I kind of don't blame them for that. But this was their little clips that they provided.
And then they tell you to take it away.
Yeah. I was like, really? Okay, fine. I'll figure this out. It's crazy. What was it? It wasn't but like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I was like, really? How's your day been?
All right.
Good. How's Chris? Is Chris doing good?
Yeah, he's doing good.
That's good.
He said hi.
Oh, tell him we said hey.
Everybody says hi, Chris.
I was wore out yesterday.
Oh, I bet
I
you
know I
were.
wasn't. I know I wasn't much fun yesterday. I was just tired.
So did Sky sleep in this morning?
No, because she went to bed. She went to bed as soon as we came in.
Oh,
I mean, we walked in the door, and I'd like 3 minutes before the national anthem came in. Danny helped her on to bed I while I jumped on to do the national anthem, and then I went and prayed with her and told her good night and everything. But hmm, I'm I'm just thinking.
no, wait.
I'm trying to think of a nice way to say this. I wish you could see what I see, Tracy,
What?
on my end.
What?
Um, AJ, AJ, if you would you talk in chat? We don't. We're like a big family, and we got to know you before you get on panel.
I don't see anybody in the private chat.
No, he's in the waiting room.
Oh,
That's why I said I wish you could see what I see.
yes. Everybody say hi, babe. Hey, they say hi. They don't want to go in chat and talk to Kim.
No, they don't want to talk to our family.
No.
It looks like they would get it, and I even changed it to family. If you want to join me, you can. From just if you want to come join me, I put family on it,
Yeah.
and every night I say you need to talk in chat so that our family can get to know you before you get on panel, because they are some
Yes, they are
rude,
scared, Kim.
mean people.
Yes.
So all you have to do is just talk in chat, and then you can get on panel. But you need to say hey to the family, because that's really disrespectful. Just thinking you're just going to jump on panel and not talk to my family.
That's right. You have to be part of the family to be here.
Yeah, to get on panel you do. Ricky, what you laughing about? I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be good, and I'm trying to be nice about the situation. I don't know how many times I have to say it. My niceness is starting to wear off a little bit.
If they're out
Oh
there.
God. Okay, Daryl. Listen, buddy. If you want on panel, you need to go to the family, okay? Ricky, there's your Daryl back. No, I'm not. I can not be nice sometimes.
Uh, Kim, they don't
See,
want to talk
Daryl.
to you.
See, Daryl. Kim is offering you friendship. If you would just come and talk to her, that's all
Okay,
you need to do.
I'm gonna turn my camera on real quick so you can see my
Okay.
one of my minis.
Oh,
That's Jelly Bean.
oh, I'm glad Sky ain't in here. She'll be, Mama, please me.
And I told you we lost the other one.
Oh,
I know it's hot. There ain't nothing I can do about it.
I think they're just trying out my southern hospitality out. I ain't got much left with that Daryl because I seen his picture.
Yeah, Kim, they're scared to talk to you. Thank you, Kim.
Yeah, they're scared. They're scared of our family. They think they can come through the back door and not have to say nothing, but that's not polite.
Nope.
We have southern manners up in here. You have to go through the family to get to get to me or Tracy or whoever else is on panel. You have to talk to the family. If the family gets along with you, you get along with the family, then you can be one
You
of the
got,
cool kids.
yeah, you got to get in good with the family first.
Sounds kind of like that old time dating, like when your brother would have to go on your dates with you. I mean, they may be okay, but that's not a risk I want to take. I don't gamble too good. No, they don't want to come to the family reunions. Hey, Daryl, your other brother Daryl's in chat. His AKA Ricky. That's your other brother Daryl. He'll talk to you.
Yeah, Ricky will talk to you.
If you don't want to talk to us women, Ricky will talk.
And
Ricky will talk to you.
maybe Bit Bite and Party Bonza.
Yeah, Bitbat will talk to you. Party Bones will talk to you. Hey, Sandy, good to see you. Hope you're doing good.
Hi, Cindy. Love you.
And
Oh,
whew, I got to talk. I got to call the doctor in the morning during that because I didn't talk to him. I just left it on the voicemail that I wasn't gonna be able to. But then this morning at 7 o'clock in the morning, Sky come jumped on my bed and woke me up. I was like, "What the world?" And I forgot. I didn't tell her or Danny that I wouldn't go and talk to the doctor this morning. So there shot my plan out of the water. I didn't get to sleep in because she came jumping in on me. Like, girl, you know better. You're gonna cause me to have a stroke. But normally she doesn't wake up till about 8:30. But since she went to bed early last night, she got up early this morning. And then I didn't tell her that I wasn't going to call the doctor.
oh, I did.
I didn't.
They don't care. They're full from eating chips. She's over by the door, by the building. No, right here. I just showed everybody jelly
We've
beans.
been talking about everything, Cindy. We've been talking from Tom Tillis to a predator to the firefighters that got ambushed to people hating the United States to my guardian angels to Trump. We covered around the world, didn't we, Tracy?
Yep, sure did.
We've been around the world and back. How's your weather, Cindy? Yes, Ricky. Prayers for him. That's just that still irritates me.
Yeah,
That people that's so cruel to set a fire and then hide and take hot shots at firefighters and police officers. But I got an alert saying that the FBI was sent there now. Now they're
oh
getting the
yeah.
big dogs in on the situation. So the big dogs is coming in,
Yeah,
and then I
in '99 there was uh, two deputies and a trooper that were ambushed here, and they were all
goodness.
three shot.
Last I heard, there was two that passed away.
Yeah, two.
Several was injured, and I heard that on Joe's stream when I
Yeah.
was while Missy was here. I had him on listening to him while she was getting the kittens.
Two dead, one undergoing surgery.
We're getting new information from the Association of Firefighters again in just a moment. But as we understand, 2 firefighters killed and more.
And
They're still shit. Oh Lord have mercy.
yeah. And the sheriff says if you get a shot, take it.
Yep.
As police work to stop the
Clear shot. Go for it.
sheriff's deputy spoke to the
Yep.
stay with the area. This is going to be these individuals are not neutralized quickly. This is going to be a multi-day.
I mean, they're
It's going to be something that's going to happen. Absolutely.
some sick people out there.
I'm hoping that somebody has
Yep.
a clear shot.
I mean, to set the brush fire and then go hide and
So as soon as
catch them
somebody
off guard. Right there's wrong. Just catching them off guard. Give them a fighting chance.
Yep.
I don't like. Uh, yeah, yeah.
In
If you got a problem, you
1999, I
fight
looked it up.
fair.
more details. Not that details about some of the people who were shot here.
Oh, that's sad, bit by.
Goodness, bit bot.
And now it'll be the gun's fault.
Situation. The statement says that while responding to a fire today in Pennsylvania, Idaho,
Tell me how a gun can put a bullet in the chamber.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, answer that question. I ask many people that when they say that, I'm like, how does a bullet get in a chamber?
And you know, the criminals that the people that do this stuff, you know, even if they ban the gun or guns, they're still the criminals are still going to get them one way or the other.
Yep, they can get them off the streets. Pay 100 or 150, and there you go.
Yep.
Because I know some people who's got criminal record, and they ain't allowed to have no gun, no firearms. But you know they do. I know they do.
responding to the situation. In addition to local law enforcement personnel, we now know the FBI is also sending massive
They after Jelly Bean? Huh?
the active situation.
They better not be.
Special agents and certified fire investigators from Spokane, Portland, and Seattle offices are responding to the scene in Portland to provide support. A spokesperson for the Department of Homeland Security said Secretary Christy Norton is actively monitoring the situation in Portland. And all of this is happening. We have people in the area who are potentially at risk right now.
Oh.
That was originally ignited earlier today is still burning because, of course, the authorities have already neutralized the fire first. A local resident told us last night
That's sad, bit bot.
Yeah.
covered area with a lot of underbrush, and it's really thick and very dry. And because of the nature of the terrain, there could be many cases where the suspect or suspects
I wish there was a way that we could fix it,
30 to 50 miles
but I really don't see how. Because, like you say, and like all of us agree on, we can't ban the firearms, because if we do,
That's 2
the
firefighters
criminals
that
will
were
get them
shot
on the
and killed.
streets, and then we're just sitting ducks.
We're still trying to figure out, obviously, what may have prompted the shooting. Still very much in. We don't know who done it yet.
No, they're still
That's
taking.
sad, Cindy.
They're still shooting at them. Whoever it is still shooting.
Again, we're not saying that has anything to do with this as we try to figure out what actually happened here. Like when a region might have that type of history, does it change how law enforcement may approach a situation like this, given the context?
Stupid dogs.
I think all the states is going crazy.
And I'm confident
that it does. Law enforcement officers in the area are very familiar with the history of prior incidents. So it would
I
be
can't even find a good state.
particular sort of
That's sad when you can't find a good state.
attacks and
I was talking about
what's
that
the
the other day.
hopefully how the response was in a situation like this. To be clear, we don't know this here why this person is shooting a firearm, whether there's any sort of connection to
Yeah, wait until it gets dark. It's gonna be worse.
Hey,
I also heard that which I don't blame them. The fire department said they was gonna let that brush burn. They wasn't going into it, and I don't blame them. I say let burn the whole thing down before I'd go in there after they shot at me.
yeah, and it's all gonna be Trump's fault.
Yeah, it's always Trump's fault. Nobody
Yeah,
takes accountability for their own actions. It's always
yeah.
somebody else. Listen at me, and I blame everything on Kim. Oh man, see, I caught myself out on things.
Uh-oh.
Kim, I'm sorry.
history is certainly hovering in the minds of the law enforcement officials that are trying to figure out the best way forward tactically and operationally uh, in this situation. Not so much the men that are grabbing rifles.
Well, at least I'm honest about it, Kim. Yep, that's what I wouldn't let happen, Sandy. And as far as I know, that's what they're doing. Oh, Ricky, you know your opinion matters. Everybody's voice matters. Oh, Ricky, you didn't see this. This is my I need another guardian angel because mine I kinda was too much for him.
That's funny.
I don't think Ricky was in here when I showed that.
Not sure if she is, Cindy.
Serious question. Gator girl coming back. She was in here just a little bit ago. Did I miss her leaving?
Yeah, she was gonna go. Hi, Diane. She was gonna go take a shower and do dishes. So she.
Oh. Hey Diane, good to see ya. I don't know any.
Yeah,
You
I
know
don't know
any?
anybody. I don't know anybody.
I mean, I could ask around because when do you need to have a sponsor to get on base? Because some of Joy's friends is coming up from Florida and South Carolina the next couple of days for his birthday on the 4th. I can ask around. I don't know, Cindy. Sherry might.
She might know somebody, Cindy.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Diane.
So there'll be, I think Joy said Tuesday before his friends start coming in. So it'll be Tuesday before I could ask anyone. Okay, Cindy, when they come in, I'll ask around. They should be, from what Joy says, they're gonna be about 4. Hopefully, 1 out of 4 will know somebody.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, me too. Hey, Fighting Mavericks, good to see ya. That's okay, buddy. How's your day been? Well, that's good. When does Chris see the doctor
It
or
goes
the
back
nurse
on
come out?
the nurse will be here at 2 tomorrow, but I won't be here. Because Terry's got to go get his hearing checked. But he goes back to the doctor on the 10th.
Can't.
Yeah. And then we'll find out then, or talk about then what they're going to do. Either a heart pump or a transplant.
Have they discussed which one would be the better option
No,
or
they're going to do
talked
that.
about them with you?
They're going to do that the 10th It's going to be a long day then. The
Yeah,
to
trying to keep.
the nurse practitioner, the doctor, the surgeon, and then financial stuff.
Yeah.
And that's one right after the other on the 10th.
Goodness. They like to pack them all in one day.
Yeah, they do. And then he's got to go back on the 11th.
That sounds about right. They like to give you a double whammy.
Yep.
Not like you ain't wore out from the first whammy, staying there all day.
Yeah, they told us that, oh, yeah, on that day you can bring him something to snack on. Not me or dad, just Chris. So, okay.
I'd be like, if I'm staying there all day, you give me something to snack on. I'm paying for this. Shoot.
Okay, Cindy. They said that Chris is going to either have to have a heart pump put in or have a heart transplant. Right now, the the IV medication is what's keeping his heart beating, the both chambers going like they're supposed to. And they said he can't stay on that forever.
You never know. I'm still believing and trusting that there's going to be a miracle. He doesn't have to do either one of them.
Yeah. I
Because I
just
know
have.
God can touch him.
No, Kim, this just came up. They said it's more than likely genetic, and they tested his dad and I and his brother, and then his little brother when he comes home is going to be tested to see if any of us, or his dad and I, see which one of us has it, and then his brothers, just in case they do. But no, he's never had any heart problems. Cindy, we'll learn all of that stuff probably on the 10th. I'm not sure what it is.
Hey, y'all. Yes, okay, I'll show the picture and see if they know who it is.
Hi,
Yeah,
Sky.
I will. They said, hey, blind bat. Listen, Linda. I will show them. Don't even. What? Call me Linda. I'll call you whatever I want to because you're my daughter. I'm gonna pop you in the mouth. You think you can? It'll be the last time you pop anybody. Well, you show a picture.
Uh,
Well, let me see. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna try this. She wants y'all to see this picture that she drew and tell me who y'all think this is. See if y'all guess the same thing I did. Let me see. How do I do this? Tracy, if I go away, I'll be right back because I haven't never done this before.
Okay.
Darn it. See why I just can't take a picture, baby girl.
Okay, Cindy, thank you.
Because I don't know how to do this. I ain't never done. Go there. Okay, camera. Here it is. It's not going to let me do it because it's cut completely out. Whenever I lock down, I'll take a picture of it. Is that okay? You seen it. Look, I'll show you, Sky. Look. It's got it right there. Watch it. They think I'm sweet. You're getting ready to blow it. They'll know you're not sweet. They
No,
think you're sweet.
no, Tina.
You only look kind of sweet when you're unconscious. When you did it, but didn't know any better.
Hey, back it up there, girl. Remember, I take care of your butt. I love you too. Here, let me take a picture of it with this one. Oh, you're a pain in mine too. But I love you anyway. Well, you're a pain
Tina,
in my everything.
just like that picture I sent you. That's your mini me.
Yeah, she's my mini me, all right. She said, quit calling her bad words.
Uh-oh. Hey, Sky, I'm going to be sending you something one of these days.
Tracy said she's going to be sending you something one of these days. She's the one with her boy that's sick that we've been praying for. Okay, I think I got it. I think I do. Okay, yeah, I got it. Now let me go in here and double me up. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, I got turned it.
Oh, Daddy's biting Dad.
Are y'all ready for this masterpiece?
Yep.
Here we go. She's in here. She's listening. Okay. Who is that? They hadn't said yet. Wait until y'all find out. Oh, Kim. She's waiting. She says, ha ha. Hee hee. Bit by Kim, Cindy, Darlene, Tracy. Come on. Ricky. Ricky said Dick Tracy. Oh my God, Sky. Come here and look.
Yeah, Kim, I was thinking that too.
That's so hard, mommy.
Kim, you're right. Cindy, you're right. You know what I told her it was? I told her it was Kermit Frog. Kermit the Frog.
Tina.
She was so, she was so mad at me. It does look like Kermit the Frog in the head. She says, "I hear you." Okay, let's change the subject before I get in the doghouse. Okay. Kim, how did you get that? Tell me. Tell me your secret. Because I looked at it for a good 10 minutes thinking, and she says, "Okay, Mama, I'm waiting. I'm waiting, Mama." Kim, hush. But really, how did you figure that out?
Well, look where the hand's at, Tina.
I'm going to bet bite someone on the horse. Let me see again. She took her book back in there, so I got to look on it this way.
Yep, Kim.
I bet you she didn't even notice. Oh, dear Lord.
You're gonna get in trouble, Tina.
I'm done. I can't. Oh, mercy me. Ricky. Yeah, Bitbot, she was using them. She's trying to get good at using them.
Sky does a good job.
She needs a new mama's what she needs. I can't even tell what she. I did, y'all. I swear. I told her it was Kermit. I thought I was playing it safe.
Well, I'm like you, Tina. I can't draw for anything.
I can't. I mean, she's Lord, she's tried. I just can't. I just can't. I told her today. She was wanting me to do. She showed me how to draw a house and a tree and working on my sunshine. And I was like, God, honey, I'm trying. She says, but at least what I done today satisfied her. She seen the progress in my work. And then she went outside. I said, make the top. I kept telling myself, make the top of the trees look like cotton candy. Because I did have just one long line drawn with like little lines coming out of it as for a tree. I said, make the top of it like cotton candy. Kim, I just thought you and Cindy and Diane and who else guessed Michael Jackson? Tracy. She heard Tracy. Cindy. Y'all do know y'all just got me in trouble because y'all knew what it was. and, and her mama didn't. Her mama called it Kermit.
See, now you're in trouble.
Yeah, I'll get a talking to.
I mean, it's just 9 o'clock and I'm ready for bed.
None. Oh, you're there
Yeah, I'm
in
in
here.
Central Time.
Yeah, Kim, you done that for Spot. You got one of them listening devices up in this house. You heard us talking about it earlier. She did tell me that she was going to draw because I told her that yeah, I shouldn't be sorry for it because that's the way I was raised, but I'm honest. I just say what comes to my head. And she was like, Mama, she says, I can really draw Michael Jackson's head if I wanted to. I said, I said, well, why didn't you, baby? She says, because I just wanted to see what you would say. And I said, really? So you're setting your mama up for a failure, for failure? She says, I just wanted to see if you knew. And I said, well, I didn't know. I said, right there proved that I thought was Kermit the Frog. And she says, well, now I'm gonna draw Michael Jackson for you, and I'm gonna show you I can draw Michael Jackson. And I said, okay, you just do you draw whatever you want to, baby. So tomorrow I may have a Michael Jackson picture, a real one.
You see what Bitbot
That
put?
would be a good idea, Bitbot. Get her away from these people because they're getting me in trouble. I might could see a tornado in her drawing. That would save me some headache.
Uh-oh. Hope everything's okay, Cindy.
Uh, be careful, Cindy. Praying for you. Y'all see what I have to deal with now. It's Kim's fault. It's Kim and Darlene's fault that she's the way she is.
Ah.
And Tracy's. Every cockeyed one of y'all had a part in that. And see, y'all are in different states, so see, y'all ain't got to handle the consequences of y'all's actions. I get it. Yep, you do, Kim.
It's Kim's fault.
It is.
How can it be Kim's fault? Kim is an angel.
Yeah, y'all just keep saying that. You and her are angels. I know better. If I remember my Bible right, I think the angel got kicked out of heaven, the very first one. So y'all better straighten up. Stop getting me in trouble. Has Cindy got back yet?
No.
Oh. When I took a picture and everything, the YouTube just went out on the phone, so now I'm commentless. Let me go over here to StreamYard and see the comments. Oh man, that share link just come across. Can somebody bump Kim up a little bit?
a good place for this situation. As I understand what is happening, there's going to be lots of places for people to
Bump her up just a little bit. Let me see. I'll bump you up.
But there were civilians who may be stuck there on that. Is there, in terms of people getting in and out, are there one or two central access points to access these trails, or multiple areas, multiple ways that people could enter and leave?
Now, you know, there was much improvement after that first thing. Yeah, but it can happen. There's always a sneaky angel running around. Bump. Look what I put. Bump. Bump. That must be Southern. Bump.
Go through all this information.
Probably StreamYard. I've heard people complaining that there's a delay between StreamYard and YouTube.
Kim's helping you.
Here's my beat. Let me see. There we go. Better, Kim. Man, comments on StreamYard's a whole lot different. It's got that little StreamYard link at the bottom of it that covers up half of the bottom line. But then on YouTube, you got that heart, so you like darn if you do and darn if you don't.
Yep.
I done did it, Tracy. I made Kim proud.
Uh-oh.
I spelt bump. Party time. Well, I think it's about time, don't you, Tracy?
Yeah.
I got to go and get my lashing in. Get my talking to. I got to answer some questions. Why can't I figure it out when other people do? What's wrong with me?
What's wrong with you, Mom?
Yeah, that's what I get. Thank you, family. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank each and every one of you. And then we'll pray, and then she'll go to bed. And then it'll be another day.
Good
But
night,
I'll
everybody.
show
Love y'all.
I'll show y'all her Michael Jackson when she does it. Cause when she says she's gonna do something, she does it. So I
Okay.
love y'all. Good night.
Good night.
Sweet dreams. Thank you, Bitbot. I'm gonna need them. I got busted all up in this joint. This chat just busted me wide open. But I love y'all, and I will see y'all tomorrow on Gator Girls. Is today's Sunday, right? Am I right? Yeah, today's Sunday. So Monday and Tuesday will be Gator Girls. So I will see y'all on Gator Girls, and I'll see y'all here on Wednesday. On Wednesday. Yeah. She still ain't emailed me my schedule, but I love y'all. Good night. Sweet dreams. Be safe.
Every step I take, every stride I make, I look around, sometimes I feel alone. Think about this life I live, only so much time to give. I'm on the run into the unknown. The line I'm walking's a straight one, outside I say it ain't fun. I'm not here to impress anyone. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be a lonely one. Not too many walk this road I'm on. This road I'm on. Down since I left town, sorry for the letdown. Don't know the next time that I'll be around. When I ask myself why I do what I do, there's a couple reasons, yeah, I can count a few. To all the ones that are proud of me, to all the ones that doubted me, thanks for watching my dreams become reality. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be a lonely one. Not too many walk this road I'm on. This road I'm on. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find